guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Game. To some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. As you can see, today I am coming back at you with Chapter 7 of Fatal Force, Tragedy of the Lone Wolf Arc. I think that's what it's called. I may have got that mixed up. Okay, never mind. It's Fatal Force. Blah, it's Fatal Force. Fatal Force is great. So we're jumping into more Fatal Force today, y'all. Anyway, let's just go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. It has been way too long. But I think all this hard work that the devs have put in is going to pay off. Let's see what they've been up to, shall we? All right. Still, those stars are pretty good. The Crimson's Law. Okay. Cooking lesson time. Hello, and I am going to make a cake based on a silly human's recipe, and it looks very delicious. So, let's begin. Hooray! First, prepare the basic ingredients such as eggs, flour, butter, and sugar. Make sure the ingredient is in right. Make sure the ingredient is in the right. Okay. Mixing all ingredients into one blend and put the rest into a lazy bowl. And cook it inside the magic box in 200 Celsius for 1 hour. There, the most tasty cake I ever made, but no. Huh. Now it is not that I meant to waste it, or that the ingredient is wrong. It's about the result of what we did, even if we use the same ingredient. Just like when you read a couple of books on how to be a good person. The instructions are the same, but our method makes all the difference. Yes, I know it's a boring topic, but trust me, eventually it will get you on the right track. A hint of potential weakness. Ladies and gents, the story arc is almost over. Maybe. Before we continue, I want to show you something that blows people's minds. The moment of truth behind the Wendigo hunting and the confusion of Nary. I know it's weird, but this time it will be my perspective. So, let's begin. It was the same conversation between me and Mickey right after Draviar reveals his stupid plan. What's wrong? You're looking so pale right after you listen to Draviar's plan for today. Oh, I forgot. You always look pale with that white fur killer of yours. I joke, but Mickey looks annoyed with it. Gah, why must we do this kind of complicated work? He changes the subject suddenly. Oh well, let's see if he can deal with it. Why can't we just tell Nary the truth? I told you already. Draviar was too blind to see that, and his plan might cost him for sure. But I want to make some modification with that plan. I explained. Mickey straightens his ears up and starts to make serious gaze at me. What? What are you trying to do? Trust me, everything's gonna settle quickly and I'm sure of it. So your plan is? Jeez, why does he keep asking me with a stupid question? Oh well, I totally forgot that Mickey's really dumb when making decisions, but I'm also always dumb. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Simple. I need you to lie to Nary about Draviar. Hold on. Why do I need to do that? Seriously, why is he always shouting? Oh well, it seems I need to explain the whole thing. It's because something is bothering me with this case, and I need to see a certain reaction. I want to kill that Wendigo first, and I want to see the real mastermind. Eh? Seriously? Mastermind? Stop complaining. Besides, many could die if this case drags too much. All you need to do is meet Nary personally after that boy arrives to the academy. Then, you just made up some kind of story, like Draviar's been nice to him just because his face is just similar to someone who Draviar is most close to. And then ended up abandoning him like a stray dog. Well, Mickey's reaction was speechless since he started scratching his head. That's too much! No way I could do that! He objected my idea, but I need him to accept that idea since that's the only way I can settle this. You must, or else we might be too late for that. Ah! Shit! Mickey, the mastermind may come from the land of the wolf. Actually, I'm still not sure about it, but something's still bothering me, and my instinct tells me that something relates about it. Since I was coming from that land, and I know the feeling if some danger is coming. What? Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know, but I do have a kind of feeling something might happen if we use this method. Second, y'all. Thing is, I saw Draviar's past with that dream catcher in his room. And I noticed something, and I know it sounds like it doesn't make sense at all. What did you notice? Sean's death is not coincidence, but someone did that to hurt Draviar. Sean? Who the hell is he? Someone who had the same face as Neri. I reveal everything I saw when using the Dreamcatcher on Draviar before. Technically many times during that Black Wolf sleep. Well, I keep using it to find Draviar's weakness, but it seems I found something else. What the fuck? Shit, now it makes sense now. Draviar is treating Neri too nice. So, I noticed. This tragedy somehow repeated itself, but who did it? Let me make it clear. Do you think it's weird that a werewolf family and a normal family having vacation in the same place in the same day? For now, it looks normal, but why is there why is there a Nemeton tree at that place? Nemeton's tree? Damn it. You trying to say that tree is not a normal tree? Seriously, I really want to slap this white wolf. His stupidness is beyond the world that I imagine. Of course not normal. It has also not come from this world as well. Besides, you both already saw that tree was cut down in front of some hole, right? Yeah, it was fresh cut. I never thought it was a Nemeton tree. Now you see the whole point of the plan will be to drag everyone into another mess. That's why, Mickey, you have to do it. Mickey's scratching his head, and I stepped backward since I was afraid there would be a tick attack me from that scratching. Ah! Ah! Alright. I will do it, but anything happen, it will be your responsibility. Finally able to convince this idiot. Oh well. Now I need to give some other instruction to him. Sure, and also, you need to tell Neri about this kind of word which will help him figure out about this case automatically. What is it? Memento Mori. You are meant to die. Now we will go back to the main stories and back as Neri's perspective. Mr. Anderson? That can't be. The situation is almost the same as I just saw. Neri, are you alright? You look, pale. He asked me and began to approach me in Zero. I'm sorry, Mr. Anderson. I'm in a bit of a hurry right now. Oh, I see. Well, I can... See you later, Mr. Anderson. And I started walking fast, far away from him. It's like Mr. Anderson was not chasing me and did not suddenly panic because of it. Maybe not yet, but I know something is going to happen. I need to find Mickey, because I know he's still here. Just like the vision I just saw. If Mickey suddenly appears, he might be hiding somewhere waiting for the right time. Zero is really heavy and I start to feel weak and slow. As I think about Zero, I notice he's pretending to sleep and I think about how I'll wake him up. There's a pond near the hostel that I use all my strength to carry him. Eventually I reach the pond. It looks very clean and there are a few fish swimming in it, but I do not care. I quickly throw Zero into the water. Just wake up, damn it! I knew you were just pretending. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Ah! Floating! Floating! Wow, too many fish! Ah! Ooh, look, fish! I still don't get it. Why is he still in child form? Damn it, I must hurry to reach the cafe before this tragedy happens. Zero, please, we need to go back to the cafe. I start growling, staring at Zero while he's still focused on the fish. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything is going to be all right. He smiles cutely and continues playing with the fish. He seems to be chasing it. But Draviar, he's in danger. We need to help him before it's too late. Before he's going to die. I become desperate and yet I begin to lower my head, asking for help from whom still acting. No, still a child. Second, y'all. Alrighty. Later on, Zero stopped chasing the fish and then he slowly approached me. Raise your head, Neri. Raise. I raised my head and looked into Zero's face. I was shocked to see that he was already an adult, looking at me with a calm expression. Even though Draviar died, someone will... What? Huh? What do you mean? I'm confused and start to use my remaining strength to stand up. I'm not sure what happened, but maybe you are the lucky one who saw his vision of the future. He decided to go out of the pond. His fur seems to be wet, and he tries to dry himself. Visions of the future? So you already knew about this, Zero? I'm curious about Zero's words. I try to calm down and focus on what he's going to say. Kinda. In the past, I used this Dreamcatcher to decipher Draviar's memories, but since you had a stronger connection to his past, even if you are not related, the Dreamcatcher could give you an additional glimpse into the future that could decipher the upcoming event. As I said before, your connection to him is too strong, and that caused the Dreamcatcher to take a peek into the future. It was a rare phenomenon, but you were really lucky to see it. He smiles, and his expression suddenly changes. He seems to be worried. If that's true, then we'll have to hurry to return to the cafe. As I told you, Neri, you do not need to worry because Draviar has his own guardian. Guardian? I am shocked, and this is the first time I've heard of a big bad wolf having a guardian. It's just too weird for me, unless we're in the wolf's enclosure. My mind starts to think of a ridiculous idea, and I worry more about Draviar. Just calm down, Neri. What can I say to that? All I know is that he's had one since he was a puppy. If I'm not mistaken, there's an ancient crafting spell that grants protection to certain people. It requires some sacrifice to enchant it. Zero explained, wagging his tail at the same time. Sacrifice, huh? It sounds like black magic to me. Well, all magic has a price, Neri. The higher the price, the stronger the effect. But I have never seen you guys make a sacrifice every time you cast an enchantment. Oh, yes we have. By using a life force. When I heard the term life force, my brain started working. Yes, Draviar explained to me how enchantments work. By using a life force and combining it with nature force. Draviar told me something about that, but in terms other than sacrifice. The combination with the nature force. Oh, well, that's right. Just like we take in food that gives us energy. A source of energy we call natural power. I am sure he also told you that it can be dangerous, because using life force can be deadly if you are not strong enough. For a normal human or a normal beast, they will immediately become weak if they continue to use the enchantment. But since I got this werewolf ability, I learned that... Zero suddenly claps his paws. I can do many enchantments and maybe even more than that. I see, then you'll have to help me. Oh, I already have. Look behind. Zero chuckled and pointed behind me. We're already here. Once again, he makes a surprising move, so we are both already in the cafe. Wait, is that real or an effect from the Dreamcatcher? No, this is real, not a stupid memory. But how? I did not hear you say anything about a spell like... By upon prayer thee? Zero suddenly laughed, and it annoyed me greatly. Technically, I did not need that when I was in my territory. I am not sure if you have read anything about wolves or seen anything on the magic box, actually a TV. Wolves always mark their territory by leaving some of their scent behind. Leaving some of their scent? By peeing on that spot. Ah, exactly. Somehow this is really disturbing me. I remember Draviar talking about a hunter that could not come to this place, since he already made this place his territory. Look at y'all. What the heck? Was he peeing to Mark? I know that stupid facial reaction of yours. Before you make any foolish assumption in your head, let me make this clear. No. We make territories using an enchantment called Wolves' Territories. Just cleaner than peeing everywhere, right? Mostly the spell can only be used by an alpha wolf, and it consumes a lot of life energy. The Wolves' Territories enchantment can be divided into two types. Standard and Advanced. Right now I am using the Standard enchantment, which costs me very little life energy. Oh, that's a bit relieving. So what about the Advanced? Are you going to use it for something bigger? Exactly, especially in combat. It can give us special abilities. But this is not the time to talk about that, because we have an important topic here, Neri. I quickly realize that what we have to do here when Zero reminds me. Right, we need to save Draviar. I hurry into the cafe with Zero. That uneasy feeling still will not go away from my mind, but I need to calm down and focus. When I reach the front door, it is suddenly opened by someone who was supposed to meet me outside the hotel. Apparently I have arrived earlier than I assumed in the vision. Mickey, where's Draviar? Huh? Neri? How? I was supposed to pick you up. Mickey seems confused and shocked to see me already standing outside the door. Gah, Neri. Draviar. Yeah, I know, he's hurting right now. Where is he, Mickey? I tied him up in his room. Wait, how do you know that? How about we go straight to his room before we get into a stupid conversation? Yep, right. Let's go. I rush to Draviar's room, but suddenly Zero stops Mickey from following me. You better watch your step here, Mickey. What? But wait. Someone's here. He or she seems to be watching us right now. Huh? She? What did you mean? Mickey, please. Protect this place no matter what. Alright then. Draviar! I cannot hold back my tears anymore. I'm so panicked. I'm sorry, Draviar. I'm really sorry. My hand is finally able to touch the door and it slowly opens it. In my vision, I saw that there was nothing in the rooms except Draviar, suicide on the balcony. Damn it, I wish it was not too late. Draviar? Neri. Draviar, what the hell are you trying to do here? Oh, I see him sitting on his bed. He's holding a knife. I run up to him and take the knife from him. He seems shocked by what I did. Neri, what? Stop it, Draviar, stop it! No, just don't get in my way, Neri. The Black Wolf tries to snatch the knife from me. Don't do this, Draviar! You don't understand. You never understand. Then make me understand you. Stop copying me, Neri. I've had enough of all this, and yet you still do not understand what I did because of you! I raise my hand. Jesus! I raise my hand and slap Draviar's face, knocking him completely off his feet. Just because I insulted you, mocked you, and rejected you does not mean you could stop your life. What the hell are you thinking? My tears continue to flow, and suddenly the wolf begins to cry. I'm sorry, Neri. I'm sorry. I'm so weak. We both know I am not Sean. Yeah, I already knew about the stories about you and Sean, but if Sean was here seeing you do this, what would he say? He'd be mad at you, would he not? The wolf keeps crying, and this time he's already revealing the real him that's been hiding for too long. The loneliness in his life. I'm so sorry, Draviar. Everything that happened is my fault. Neri. Please, give him a hug, Neri. He really needs it. Huh? Suddenly I hear a man's voice, a familiar voice. Sean? Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Yes! Alright, Fatal Forces back with a vengeance, y'all. I cannot wait. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave a super thanks or a tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.